So, okay, can you see the SharePoint updates as at July 14? Okay, so these are the updates. Okay, so I will highlight not all. Okay, some of it I'll pick and choose. Okay, according to the topics. We will focus more on corporate and dispute resolution topics. Okay, so this session won't it's not meant to be long. It's just a briefing. Okay, so and ask questions to clarify if you have any questions. Yeah. So there are a few things that I would like to highlight. First one is this case of a High Court case of Top Builders, Capital Berhad, okay, Ikhmas Jaya Sdn Berhad against Ikhmas Equipment Sdn Berhad. It's a High Court decision on April 30th, okay, not too long, regarding the restraining order. So this is an action filed by a subcontractor, okay, against the main contractor. It's a construction issue lah. So the main contractor is Ikhmas Jaya, okay, to claim for services being provided. So money didn't receive money. So the subcontractor sued the main contractor. So this Ikhmas Jaya, we call it IGSB, okay, in short, is the subsidiary of Top Builders Capital Berhad. So this plaintiff, the subcontractor, filed for summary judgment, okay, because I think they feel that no need to go for trial, they want to get judgment summarily. But shortly thereafter, just 2 weeks after he filed for summary judgment, but before being heard, this IGSB, the main contractor, filed and obtained a restraining order. Okay, you know what is restraining order? It's previously under Section 233 under of the Old Companies Act lah. It's an order where the debtor, okay, the debtor company, where before the winding up order, he wants to restrain. By getting this order, no creditor can come against him, but it's for a limited period lah. But during that order, during that period, they must settle what the debts or discuss or reach for negotiation. Okay, so they obtained this. So the subsidiary obtained the restraining order. But plaintiff also continue, they still want to proceed, okay, to intervene in the scheme of arrangement and to seek leave to continue with the summary judgment against the IGSB. Okay, by right, when you got a restraining order, it's like stay, then you cannot proceed already. But plaintiff allowed to intervene, but whether to allow the summary judgment, okay, a court after hearing the plaintiff did not agree, okay, saying that if you want to proceed, okay, any action during a restraining order when it's still in force, you need to have special circumstances, okay, must be a special reason lah. So the plaintiff here with like normal reason, because he's owing debt, it may not be amounting to exceptional circumstances, because all creditors uses the same reason, right? So it's not special enough. So the plaintiff not allowed lah, his application to proceed for summary judgment not allowed, okay, because leave will only be given, okay, if you leave to proceed despite the restraining order, you need exceptional circumstances, okay. So here's for this case, okay. I think this one will be useful for those doing the corporate litigation, especially the winding up, okay. You might come across a restraining order from time to time. Okay, and then we also have this guideline on offer of shares by unlisted public companies to sophisticated investors. Okay, firstly, who are the sophisticated investors? So sophisticated investors are those with high net worth investors lah. Okay, above a certain limit above a certain amount of net worth. Okay, we call that sophisticated investors. So when they public companies, you also have two types. One listed, the usual one listed. Also, you have unlisted one. Okay, either they not yet listed or they have no intention to be listed. Okay, so these unlisted public companies, they want to offer share to this, they target these sophisticated investors. Okay, so Securities Commission has been eyeing for this. Okay, when they offer shares, if they do not, they are still required to comply with certain requirements, okay, set by the SC when they offer shares, okay, even though they are unlisted. Okay, so there's this FAQ on the guideline to offer shares lah, what they should do, but at least the certain things that they should have, even though they are unlisted, want to offer shares to these investors, they should have the first of all must have prospectus, okay, the information which help the investors to make a decision, okay, information about the company lah. So they still must have prospectus. Okay, they must appoint, if they want to market their shares, the agent must be holders of capital market license. Okay, so this must have the license. Okay, so and few other requirements lah. Okay, like they have to have caution on the cover page, okay, if the information. So these are some requirements that has set by IC. So for detail, you can go to click here to see the FAQ. Okay. Okay. This is another case. Okay. I put under general litigation, but okay, it's also useful for corporate, okay, banking or any you're dealing with persons unknown. Okay, so this is a UK case. Okay, 4 New Square is a barrister firm, counsel. Okay, so they deal with these persons unknown who has been launching cyber attack on this law firm. Okay, the 4 New Square is a law firm. So they are suing these persons unknown. They don't know who are they, but they know that they are hackers, but don't know who are they. Okay, so they obtain an injunction. Okay, so these persons unknown threatened. Okay, if they don't pay a certain sum, they will disclose their information publicly. Okay, so these barristers filed the claim to get injunction, to injunct these persons unknown from disclosing those information. Okay, so these are basically the facts. The order don't have much information about what the facts is, but they only, it concerns like how the order should be carried out. Okay, like service, like, yeah, actually it's an issue. So how you go about service your documents on persons unknown. So that's, okay, one issue. So the court has their order lah. You can see the order there from the link. Okay, click here for the link for the order. Okay, it's quite similar to, just one issue like similar to the earlier case, that Malaysia's case, the Zimmer against the persons unknown. We call that the Spartacus order. Okay, but this UK case does not have the Spartacus order. Okay, it's a little different in facts, but still is against the persons unknown. So you see the trend there's becoming a trend for suing persons unknown. Okay, for whatever reason lah. But whether court allow or not, you have to use, okay, wisely use which section, okay, which order under the court to establish your case. Okay, why do you want to make that person a defendant? Okay.
Boya, interrupt.
So, yes, yes.
Boya, how to serve? How to effect the service? In this
yeah,
case?
they order substitute service.
And then how to prevent the hackers from coming in?
That's not an issue here. That one is further issue, because but there's injunction already. So by right they, if any breach,
person,
then they should go for
Monday,
committal lah.
sorry. Very
I can't hear you.
interesting.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah, please explain. Just need more findings or more facts on this case.
I try to get, but because so far I've get the order only, and then I read the facts somewhere. I try to get the facts lah.
Then what about the Shima case just mentioned?
The Zima case is the Malaysia case. Okay,
Also
where,
unknown.
yeah, persons unknown. But that case, the plaintiff is not only suing the persons unknown. They are suing 4 defendants in total. Only the first defendant is unknown. Okay, so because he used identity of like CIMB Bank to transfer to money. So the plaintiff money he transferred, he thought he's transferring to CIMB, but actually he's transferring to a second account. Okay, another account which he unknown. That account is under the control of second defendant. So he made the second defendant also. And then that second defendant transfer the money to third and fourth defendant. So he's suing, actually getting injunction, it's against the third and fourth defendant, not the first defendant.
Oh, okay.
It's a little different like the facts there.
Yeah.
But on that person's unknown, the first defendant in the Zima's case, he obtained a self-identification order, what we call a Spartacus order. So require the first defendant to disclose himself. Okay, there are certain limit within 7 days. He need to disclose. Failing which, the court he may risk committal. But actually, if you ask me committal how to carry out, because committal means you have to send that person to prison. Carry out, I don't have the information. How is this going to be carried out? So that's why the issue here is that getting a judgment is not an issue. The execution will be an issue there. But the execution will be an issue. But to service the order, when the court order against the first defendant to disclose himself, giving him 7 days, that order to the court order to serve by substitute service, they mean by advertisement. Then only that means if he comply already advertised, then this deemed served lah. But whether that first defendant, the unknown person, will comply or not after the 7 days, we don't know.
Yeah. What's the name of to identify self-identification? What you call it, Sparta? How to spell?
Call it Spartacus order. Spartacus order.
SP.
There's a name for it lah.
How to spell?
SPARTACUS.
Spartacus. Yeah. Why Spartacus? There's a case,
Old case lah, or regarding that. The one I don't have the facts yet, but it's a name according to an old case lah.
Okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So that's that. Okay. For okay. This other updates. Okay, regarding a BC circular lah regarding legal profession group law practice rules 2018. Okay. This was highlighted again by the Bar Council recently during the pandemic lah, because it's an initiative of the Bar Council to provide this. It is an option for legal practice where small firms they may they share working space. Okay, they share facilities, but they still different identity, different firms. Okay, so maybe like because you are thinking during the pandemic, this might be a solution for firms in terms of their covering their expenses. Okay, I mean the office expenses. So this may be one of the solution. Okay, so they are invited to consider GLP as a potential solution. Okay, especially towards reducing operating expenses and costs. Okay, for further, you can click here to read what are the rules. Okay, that's that. Okay, and this article, okay, and action briefings also listed, okay, some of the stamp duty. It's not only on housing, but includes the housing, indirect tax also, okay, and stamp duty measures to have a look on industries, on whatever sectors, okay, you can read in full what is the stamp duties. That's that, okay. This one is is another case, but it's not really corporate. Okay, Lee Seok Ching is on the indefeasibility of title for the transfer because of fraud. Okay. All right, that's for the legal updates. So far, any question?
Well, yeah, your side can write in what this the stamp duty amendment, not because they are quite substantial amendment, am I right? On this, it's not amendment on the stamp duty, the one that the one issued in April, the guidelines. Wonder if there is a summary can be written or not on this stamp duty side.
Summary, so far our real estate has done like an infographic, a table on that, but it's for housing one.
Yeah.
But general one, I may not have all the information.
Yeah, or highlight the changes compared to last time. Because I was under impression that most of there's a lot of agreements is under stamp ringgit or fees, but actually it's not. No, nowadays stamp duties, stamp department, they actually some documents, some like service agreement, is classified as a security document.
So it carries value lah, got ad valorem.
Yeah.
I can, but I need to get more information on that lah.
Yep. Have a look of this stamp duty, the amendment. No, the guideline. Yep, your stamp duty guideline, where is it?
It can be under because like this Asian briefings under this update, it's like all over the place. I don't know where they get data because it covers wide sectors, but that's as at March. Okay, so there may be more after that.
I think Sydney have one copy, no? I'm not wrong.
Can I check with Sydney?
Sydney or Siang Li?
The corporate team lah.
Yeah. Maybe give us some summary on this.
Okay. Any other comments or questions?
But yeah, this is the first time we do this. It's very fast, no? Of course, it's short and sweet. Wonder on one cases where you can elaborate further with brief facts, with the argument, with the finding.
Like the Zimmer case just now lah.
It can be Zimmer case, but any others. Yeah, the way that this presentation is we already highlight on the email sent to us, some read, some didn't read, but the way you present it ought to be more in depth. Perhaps you can highlight this and then leaving about 50 minutes talking about one or two cases, the highlight of the sharing. If there are some diagram or PPT, they'll be much better.
All right.
Yep, make it more interesting instead of this verbatim from the email.
Okay, all right.
Which you can do so, but highlight one or two cases.
Okay. Any other thing? Any other comment?
Can't hear you, Poi.
No, any other comment from anyone else? From the rest? If there's no comment, then we can stop sharing.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay, I'll take note of that for future briefings lah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
So yep. It add further value to what you have been sent to us via email.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Ken. Thanks. Every 2 weeks, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.